Hey folks, it's Ken. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Finally a breeze. Sitting here for a few minutes thinking of what I was going to talk about today, and I was looking at that statue right there. Actually, it's a planter. It's a ceramic planter. It's a squirrel. I've nicknamed him the glassy-eyed squirrel because he has these giant, shiny eyes. It's painted gold and bronze and brown. It's a planter, if I haven't already said that. The tail of the squirrel is hollowed out for you to plant, plants and things in there. But right now it's a marker for our recently passed on pet, Nicholas the bunny. Nicholas has been featured in a few of my videos in the past couple years just because he's a fun topic. And I know it's kind of odd to discuss the passing of a class pet, a class bunny, but I think it's kind of important because it made me really think about how many people were positively affected by a little bunny. Okay, back in 2007, I first joined on the team at the school where I currently teach. I'm at Audubon Park Elementary School in Baldwin Park in Orlando, and I taught first grade for my first year, 2007 to 2008. Then I jumped down to pre-K for a couple years, and my first year there, a speech and language teacher, she has a daughter, at the time was doing pet rescues, and she said, oh, I've got this brand new bunny just brought into the shelter. You know, Easter time, people buy bunnies because they're cute, and then they get tired of raising the bunny, or chicks, you know, when kids like cute little Easter thingies like that. But then the reality sets in that we actually have to raise this creature and feed it and take care of it, so they give it up too easily. But in doing so, I received this rescue bunny from my classroom, and I started thinking about it. This was 2008. Okay, that bunny right there, well, that's the squirrel. The bunny's buried below the squirrel, because this morning I woke up bright and early and found him he passed asleep. He fell asleep and passed on in the night. But I began thinking about all the people who have positively been affected by a little classroom bunny. From the pre-K kids I taught, all loved having him. We used to have his big cage by the window, and I was in a portable at the time, so I could open up all the windows of the portable on a beautiful day, and he could get fresh air, and people would walk by and see the bunny and bring him food and stuff like that. My kids loved him. Then he moved to kindergarten with me when I began teaching kindergarten inside the main building. And he never went to first grade with me. I only kept him in kindergarten. Then I brought him back here. And my mom, who sat him, babysat, bunny sat a few times, and he's just been here in the house. He began to get a little curmudgeon-y, if that's even a word, a little grouchy, so he was a little snippy, and I was afraid to bring him back to the classroom because I didn't want fingers being stuck in the cage and being bitten, and then there's all that mess. So he came back here, and he lived in our middle bedroom, and shared the room with Peanut before she passed on. But on days like this, I'd bring him out here and set him out here on a table, and he would enjoy that beautiful sun, and never went without a meal or water. So he lived a very happy, fulfilling life. I don't know how old he was when I received him. I'm guessing he's about 3. So that was 2008. It's 2015, 16 now. So he lived a long time. I wasn't sure how long bunnies lived, but I thought it was kind of fun to put him right there in the front of the house, because it was always, you know, when we'd leave, I'd say, all right, bye Peanut, bye Nicholas, bye Ruby Sue, bye Luna. Then it became, all right, bye Nicholas, bye Ruby Sue, bye Luna. Now it's just going to be bye to our 2 dogs, right? But now I can leave here and go, hey, bye Nicholas, see you when I get home. Then I can come home and go, I'm home. I don't know. We're kind of weird like that around here. We had a bird, a little tiny budgie parakeet that we named Honey. We had him by the front door. So when we came home, we could say, the first thing we could say was, hi honey, I'm home. That's a little bizarre, a little weird perhaps, but that's how we work around here with our pets. So I thought it was worth sharing some memories of Nicholas. For those who don't know, Nicholas's name was given to him by a student of mine when I taught pre-K. Over the Christmas break, over the winter break, he took the bunny home for the 2 weeks, and apparently Nicholas, the bunny, waited up for Santa Claus. So when he came back, the students said, we have to rename the bunny Nicholas because he met St. Nicholas himself. So I thought that was kind of a fun story. I said, fine, we'll rename the bunny. I can't imagine who'd be confused by that. He wasn't very receptive to his name anyway, whatever it was before he was renamed Nicholas. But anyway, I thought that was worth sharing. Kind of fun information about a dearly departed classroom pet. Now we just have Sriracha, our hamster. Actually, it came to us named, what name did he have? He came to us, Amber Brown gave him to us. We adopted him and he was named Satchmo. That's it. Satchmo. Then my students wanted to rename him, and I named him Totoro. And a friend of mine I teach with at school couldn't remember his name, couldn't remember the name Satchmo, so began calling him Sriracha. So Sriracha has stuck. It's another thing around here with us. We name our dogs one name, and then they get a multitude of nicknames following, so our dogs never know what we're going to call them from time to time, or our creatures. So the Nicholas the bunny had a ton of nicknames, as now does the hamster. So Sriracha is his new name. So, but anyway, it's Ken. It's Saturday. I spent the day at Creole School of Art getting the room set up for a wonderful start of summer camp that starts on Monday. I have something planned for tomorrow, here and there and in between, so come back tomorrow for a new daily video, and then certainly come back on Monday, starting Monday, to give you some really fun, creative ideas that I'm doing with my students. These are 4- and 5-year-olds, the 4- and 5-year-old camp, art camp at Creole School of Art starting Monday. So a lot of fun, exciting things happening over the summer. And I did weigh myself at Publix. I'm going to use their scale. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh, but I know that the newest attempt at a summer weight loss challenge is in full effect. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching, listening to me ramble on. If you're watching this and you've made it all the way to the end of my video, I want to thank you, appreciate you guys for watching and hanging in there with me. So, one more look at Nicholas and the glassy-eyed squirrel planter. I think I bought that at St. Luke's Church rummage sale one day. And again, who gives, their ceramic planter a nickname? We do. So, thanks for watching and tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye.